Hello, Internet. This kind of feels like talking to a wall or something. I would have never imagined this would be my first video, but here we are. Uh, I think this calls for a celebration. I'm in a particularly good mood today. Uh, Turns out that almost 3 decades after it's released, today, and this would be February 4th, 2022, all lights fucked on the hairy amp drooling. Uh, a lost tape from Godspeed, You Black Emperor to band that if I had to choose a favorite band, I would say uh, they are most likely my favorite band. But yes, I'm in a good mood. I was actually just waking up this morning when I found out about these tape having been dropped in Mu, apparently, of all places. And yes, I actually found out about it firsthand through a Facebook group that I am a part of. Very adequately enough, it's just called Godspeed You Black Emperor shit posting. Actually, most of the Facebook community by now seems to be dead. Neither my friends or family still use it. But yeah, there are quite a few groups that are still very very active, and they are actually very fun to be a part of, very engaging. Mu, it being one of them. The Godspeed You Black Emperor posting group. There's a couple of post rock groups that I am a part of. Also, video games, anime related groups. So, yeah, if you like that sort of interaction, there is not only Discord as an option, but Facebook does offer a few groups that in which you can find very interesting things like this. So yes, let me fill you in a little bit more if you are not acquainted with them. Godspeed You Black Emperor are a Canadian band from Montreal, and they have been active for quite some time. They have been regarded as one of the best groups when it comes to alternative music, rock, post rock, if you will. Yes, they have been quite influential so far. And as for all their releases, this one in particular was still missing. It was a cassette tape released back in 1994, it seems, and it had been lost, mostly lost so far. I am pleasantly surprised to say that people over the Lost Media Wiki have not lost their time. I just got back home. I found out about this tape earlier on today, but it's a fun place to go through if you happen to have some time, if you feel like reading. And yes, they have already updated the entry in both the Lost Media Wiki and in the Wikipedia article that it has specifically for all likes fucked on the hairy amp drooling.
God, I love that name.
Actually, it was not the only pleasant surprise and release that happened today. I also realize, ow, I also I also realize earlier on today a collaboration by my beloved Liz Harris, aka Grouper. Well, kind of backwards, isn't it? Yes. So Liz Harris, Grouper released a collaboration with Jeffrey Cantu Ledesma today under their duet that they have as Ram, and that one I released today as well. I haven't had the chance to pay to give it a listen, but if you will, uh, can you? It looks like I will need to pause this just now. But yes, yes, I believe I was saying. Sorry for that As for its finding in the Lost Media Wiki, it reads, on early February 4th, 2022, today precisely,
the entire album was uploaded to 4chan's board by an anonymous poster via Mega. The album contains 27 unique tracks that hold up upon a cross-examination of the previously leaked audio by Casket Jack, and some have pointed out that the album's title can be heard during the runtime. There is yet to be an official statement of confirmation from the band on the recording's authenticity, however, most evidence points towards its legitimacy.
and I actually kind of agree. I think I remember just now what I was talking about. That I have not had the chance to hear Rom's release, the collaboration between Liz Harris and Jeffrey Cantu Ledesma. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Sorry. Uh, I am also very excited about listening to that one, but when it comes to Godspeed's earlier release today, it does seem to be quite legit. Most of people that have been acquainted with the band's trajectory uh, I believe most of you have heard Ephraim's voice, right? It does seem to be his, a younger version of his voice, and it's the same voice that we were able to hear in the part that was released back in 2013. And that a portion of this tape was leaked through Reddit. Dad, mom, daddy.
That mom daddy. That mom daddy. That mom daddy.
Yes, that mom, daddy. That mom, daddy was the song that was originally released from this from this tape. It's a song that kind of sounds congruent with the little bits we know about Ephraim's life, and his family relations with his parents. Let's not dwell that much into somebody else's private life. But yeah, what we heard as for the lyrics of that mom daddy, uh, it was a thing that was an argument uh, towards this song, this release being the real thing. I always believed it would be the case. So we hear towards half of this hour, 8 minutes and 42 seconds. I will be leaving the link towards the YouTube video that I heard it from. I had the chance of hearing it a couple of times. That Mom Daddy is towards the middle of it, and it is very whimsical, very self-indulging. At the same time, it is very enjoyable for me. Uh, Part of me really would like to, I don't know, just throwing it into a cassette tape myself so I would be able to hear it with that sound quality. I, sadly enough, do not have the proper tools to record cassettes. Quite an amazing find. Not much is known. This, anyhow, just wanted to have a quick improvised video to talk about it. The tape mostly is it's very juvenile, yes, but it is also very endearing. Uh, it has that unique. I don't mean to oversimplify this, but that unique Canadianness to it that you hear in bands from the scene or contemporaries. Uh, Surprisingly enough, I hear people uh, kind of saying that they don't like the tape one. What sort of tape did you expect? Second, what are you talking about? Well, I myself did find it quite enjoyable, but it's just scratches the right itches for me. What can I say? If you don't like that sort of thing, then you probably would be listening to a different band altogether. As for the band themselves, previously they have only stated that they did not have any plans themselves to release this tape. This perhaps mainly due to how different it would be from the rest of the band's material. As for how they talked about it, it did not seem that they would proceed harshly with legal action if someone ever did leak the tape. They stated, as far as I understand, that they were surprised themselves the tape had not leaked to the internet. But okay, it was a nice surprise. Actually, today I had a plan to upload the very first video to this channel thing. It was to be the introduction and the welcome for it. But yeah, this was amazing news for me today. So I just dropped off my wife at the bus stop now, and I was feeling motivated enough. So you know what? When I came back home, I decided to turn on the camera and go out of script a little bit because it was a very nice surprise. I have I have been wanting to hear this tape for a long time already, quite a few years. So, as for the initiative of this channel, and when it comes to exposing yourself to culture, uh, always remember to stay creative. This made me feel inspired for the moment, and well, let's actually let's actually do things, right? Let's create some things. Um, my cats are destroying the kitchen just now, so I believe it's the best time to end this video. Goodbye.